3000 here from Drakewing Game, and some of you may on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Roads Yet Traveled. So yeah, before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is now up for as little as $5. Y'all can help support the channel and get some awesome rewards like permanent access to our community Discord server and full access to upcoming Not Safe for Work videos. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. This is Marruk's route, by the way. Alright. It details who to contact in case anything happens to Rias. Being us three or Professor Sinnoh, it gives an actually detailed map of where he's allowed to go. Some ground rules. Nothing too complicated. Ground rules? Doc, what are you talking about? It's a list of things I personally don't think need to be specifically stated. No exposing Rias to large crowds, keeping them away from heavy machinery, keeping them inside at all times. Advice on keeping them safe, making sure their needs are met and such. You can read it over in detail if you wish. It's all here. I get back to my room. Still, it's a big document. We went over like 3 rules. I can see here on the front alone it says, do not let them use public bathrooms unattended. Only use the halls when there is minimal foot traffic, and in case of emergency, force can be applied. Doc, that's a bit more than what you said. I was paraphrasing. Paraphrasing? Doc! A lot of it was written in by the captain as a contingency, really. The things that would never happen. They'll be fine as long as they stay with us. If you say so, Doc. Still, this is important to go over. Hey! You hear me? Ruin looks around a bit, stunned before acknowledging Marruk. Yes. I read it all. I'll download the file to my monitor to keep it on me, too. Good. As for you, Rias... Here we go. While Doc may try to treat you like a kid, this is important. I know you can't read this, for whatever reason, but make sure you figure it out. Yeah, I know, Marruk. Trust me, I'm not excited for any more attention myself. Even if Marruk is being very blunt about all this, he is right about Doc. He hasn't been acting odd about this whole thing. I suppose he's just trying not to freak me out over it. Anyways, how long do we have until she announces all this? Him staying on board and all that. I believe she's already prepared the file. It will go out tomorrow morning to all the staff. She should have sent you a copy. Here, let me just... He pulls out his crappy little monitor, and to my surprise, it actually turns on. Yes, it does work. Even though it looks worse than an old flip phone, I imagine it's far more impressive on the inside. There! You can review it too if you wish. Rune and Marruk both pull up their far more impressive projected screens and scan the document Doc forwarded to them. Each going at their own pace, reading over the details of my release. The changes in their expressions tells me that something may be wrong. Doc, what is this? This document is basically just lies. So, go, one time. What? What do you mean lies? Well, for one, it says you have no memories of before coming here. Yeah, and that you're only capable of understanding some words. Doc, these lies are pathetic. Who's gonna believe this? Marrow pinches his brow and tries to compose himself. Seems the situation is even weirder than I had thought. I know they're bad, but it's the best way to not stir up too much panic in the crew. We couldn't say you can't talk because that would work against us if you needed help. We can't just say that you can't understand us. I mean, by the heart, it took the professor less than a day to figure out that you could. We even prepared a fake backstory for you, on how we found you. You did what? Well, we're going with the idea that we found you in a life support pod. We're just floating in space. Doc, you can't be serious. I am. What is more believable, to say we have no idea how they got here, or to make up some pathetic lie to placate the crew? I'm sorry, So, is any of this real? Or are we just going to lie to the crew? Marruk! Ugh! Must you be so difficult? We can't tell them everything. We have to keep some things back for now. I thought you of all people would understand this. I know it seems pointless, but it's out of my control. Most of this was done by the captain and Professor Sinnoh. That's why I didn't want to bring it up, okay? It's out of my paws. And it's mostly just legal jargon placing the blame elsewhere if anything does happen. This sucks, Doc. I know. Can we do anything? I don't know. The room falls flat. No one has anything else to say about it. Now I guess I understand why Doc was so opposed to reading the documents. All these lies. I have a feeling that will cause more harm than good, but only time will tell, I suppose. I'm getting tired of all this. I think you have to call it for the night. Hey, I know this is all confusing and whatever, but I think I need to go to bed. Maybe we can pick this up some other time. Right, of course, Rias. I'm sorry about all this. It'll be manageable, I'm sure. I promise we'll find a way for you. But yeah, let us retire for now. Looking at Marruk for confirmation that we should head out, he just stares back at me with a confused expression. He does know I'd rather not sleep in here, right? Maybe not. Should we head out, Marruk? What do you... Oh. Yeah. Right, I guess. Alright, come on. Don't make me wait for you. I grab my things and stand up to leave when I see Rune slowly putting food away into the wrong trays. Should we stay and help clean up? No, it's fine. Dr. Seno and I can take care of it. Just go relax. Big deal. Water time. I'm unconvinced. Looking at Doc, he just gives me a solemn nod and moves to help Rune put away some of the food. Marruk heads out without so much as saying goodbye. I offer a faint wave, which is barely reciprocated by either of them. Well, good night. Fortunately, it seems as though they were right, as no one is really out at this time of the night, which is for the best. Even though I'm with Marruk and I doubt anyone would try anything with him around, I'd rather not even have the chance for an opportunity to arise. We come to a set of doors which Marruk swipes us in, leading to another hallway. I wonder if this is it. They did say it was close. We pass a bunch of other doors with what I assume are name tags on them, before stopping at a door towards the end of the hall. Is this my new room? Looking at the label on the door, I can't help but wonder if that's how you'd spell Marruk. Or maybe it's security chief or something. It's different from the tag on his arm, so my curiosity is piqued. Hey, Marruk? Huh? Is this your name here? Yeah. I was just curious. I haven't seen it written before. It's nice. Thanks. He gives me an odd look before using an ID on his belt to swipe at the lock. Oh, nice. The door opens and a warm gust of air washes over us. Is this room heated? That'd be great as it's been so uncomfortably cold here. It makes sense with him having shorter fur and all. Damn lights. Oh, nice. Getting a better view of the room, I'd have to say I'm impressed. It's not as big as I thought it would be, but it still has a decent amount of space. Smaller than my cell, though. He seems to have things most organized, though. Even my bed looks clean and fitted with new sheets. I wonder if he made it for me. Wait, he'd have no time to have done that. It's a pretty cool room overall. The color strikes me as a bit odd, though. It's not really red, but a kind of pink, maybe? I, love what you've done with the place. Pink walls. Very bold choice. Pink? It's not pink. It's, coral. I think coral is orange. What? Coral. The color? It's orange. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. Right. Anyways, welcome, I guess. Take your shoes off and sit down. We're going over some ground rules. Oh no. I just signed myself up for boot camp, didn't I? I turned to see the door was already closed behind me. Well, this is it, I guess. Taking off my shoes by the door, I take a seat on my bed and listen up. First off, you will bathe daily. I know you didn't have the option to do that while in your cell, but now that you are out, if you wish to remain here, you must be bathed. I can smell you from here, and if that happens again, you'll have to find a new roommate. Okay, that seems reasonable enough. He doesn't have to tell me to take showers. I'm just waiting for him to stop talking, and I'll take one right away. I feel terrible. Second, you'll clean up after yourself. No dirty clothes lying around. No books, no pencils, nothing. You have a desk here. He slaps the headrest that's connected to my bed. I don't see a chair, but I guess it's good enough. And you can keep your things there. But if they find their way into other parts of the room, they're as good as gone. Third, you'll help clean. I keep things clean here, but every once in a while it needs a good cleaning. One second, y'all. You will help with that. That rule actually sounds reasonable. I mean, they all do. Just him yelling them at me makes them all sound a bit over the top. Fourth, you can eat in here, but clean up after yourself. No damn crumbs. I don't care if there aren't bugs on this station, So help me if I find a single fucking crumb. Okay, now he's just starting to sound like an upset mom. 5th, when I say it's lights out, it's lights out. Same goes for when they come on. And finally, what I say goes. Simple enough? Yeah. I think I can remember that. I know my being in a cell didn't exactly give off the impression of cleanliness, but, I'm usually pretty clean. Good. So, anything else? He looks off into the distance for a bit, scanning the room. Maybe thinking of some new rule to drop on me before centering back to me. If you need something, just ask. I don't want to find out that you ended up not asking for something or having some kind of stupid human issue, and then it becomes a problem. It'll just piss me off more. And don't hide shit from Doc either. Like I said, I intend to do my job, no matter what it is. Now go bathe, damn it. There it is. I knew there was something underneath all that bravado. Ah, okay. Where's the bathroom? Right around the corner. To the left. Heading into the bathroom, it's nicer than I thought it would be. Not very big, but big enough to move around in. I'm just glad they don't have the communal bathrooms. After taking a look around, I get to trying to figure out the shower. It seems like a pretty simple affair, just 2 levers, but of course, using someone else's shower is always a puzzle to solve. Turning the far one seems to not do anything, so I lean in to try to turn the closer one. Ah! Well, that worked, but I did get splashed in the process. I guess that's the point of taking a shower. I'd rather wait until I'm undressed and the water is warm. Looking around for a towel, I noticed there was only one, and it looks like it's his. Searching in the cabinet proves fruitless. Hey, Marruk? No response. Peeking my head out the door, I try and see if he's still there. Marruk? Ah! What? What is it? Do you have an extra towel? Oh, right. Yeah, give me a tick. I hear some cabinets being opened and some rummaging being done. After a second, an arm shoots in front of me with a towel. Thanks. Yeah. Leave the shower running when you're done. So, it is... what's our time? Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Oh, gotcha. I hear some grumbling, but close the door before I can make it out. The bathroom is really fogged up nicely. I guess I got the shower right. I just gotta take off these clothes and... Knock, knock, knock! Ah! Yeah? I need something. Can I come in? The door opens a crack before I can wedge myself in front of it. No! I just got undressed. Can I get it for you? Ugh. Sorry. Yeah. Cabinet on the top. Red bottle. Okay, give me a sec. Give you a what? I ignore him. Looking through the cabinet, I find a few red bottles. All with that name I saw written on the door. On the top shelf, I see what he's probably looking for. I can barely reach it, but I manage to snag it. I hold it up to the crack in the door for him to see. Is this it? Yeah. Thanks. A large paw comes in and takes it from me, accidentally brushing against my hand. His fur may be short, but that felt unbelievably soft. Well, definitely softer than when he tackled me. You okay now? Guess he's fine. Closing the door, I try to get back to just taking a shower and getting ready for bed. Reaching in to test the water, it seems to have reached a nice, almost scalding temperature. Perfect. At first, I just let the water run over me, letting it wash away my worries, if but for a moment. The fog fills my lungs as I breathe in the heavy air. This warmth is something I have missed. Eventually, I start to move again, scrubbing myself down with just my hands. I see Marruk has a small variety of what I assume is shampoo. Or fur cleaner. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silvermoon. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. And thank you to our gold tier patron, Amr. Thanks for subbing to our ultimate tier. You're awesome. We love you. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to our not safe for work content as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!